Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Coastal Alabama Highway 98 Radio, broadcasting once again live from Gulf Shores, Alabama. I'm your host, Rick McCann, and this is a production of Blue Ram Media Group, LLC. Today on the episode, of course, we've got a lot of great new music brought to you from Nashville, Tennessee. We've got the latest news, the latest enhanced weather, upcoming events, and so much more. So let's sit back, relax, and enjoy some of this great music right now on Coastal Alabama's Highway 98 Radio.
Bury me in Georgia. 10 miles out of Chattanooga, south of that state line. There's a no-name road off Highway 2, just past the welcome sign. Where I was born, it's where I was raised. Ain't saying I'm ready yet, but that's the place I wanna be after my last breath. Bury me in Georgia. Let me rest in peace underneath the pines. Yeah, yeah, where my roots run deep. When it's my day, put me in that clay and remember what I told you when I die. Bury me in Georgia. My suit is or what shoes y'all put on my feet. I don't care how many show up, yeah, or who reads my eulogy. Just take me out to that graveyard, sing a send me home song. Put gold dogs on my headstone and pile that red down. Bury me in Georgia. Let me rest in peace underneath the pines, yeah. Let this be my last request. Leave it all to my family who already know what's next. Yeah, bury me in Georgia. Bury me in Georgia. Let me rest in peace underneath the pines. Yeah, 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 where my roots run deep. Georgia.
Mobile Bay Patrol Service, public safety and law enforcement trained with more than 30 years experience here along the Gulf Coast, protecting our people, our property, and our way of life. Give them a call at 251-264-2498. They offer mobile patrol services of churches, businesses, schools, gated communities, condominiums, beach resorts, yacht clubs, and so much more. 251-264-2498. Call today and you will sleep better tonight. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Monday morning here along the Gulf Coast and coastal Alabama's Highway 98 Radio. Rick McCann once again behind the microphone. And man, oh man, we got a lot to talk about today. And of course, I'll bring you some great new music coming straight away from Nashville, Music City, USA. I'm even going to tell you about a big birthday bash that's happening, and they're inviting everybody, I mean everybody, to come out And we'll tell you about that coming up here in a few moments. Of course, we've got the latest news and weather, the extended weather forecast like always, and great music from Nashville, Music City, USA, and so much more on today's program. I hope that you enjoyed the weekend. I hope that you didn't have too many witches and catastrophes during the Halloween. I know we had a few situations out in the neighborhood, but all in all, everything was good. Unfortunately, if you forgot to turn the clock back, then you're probably late to work this morning. Yeah, last night, or actually we set it back on Saturday night, early Sunday. You had to turn the clock back, and I hope that you also checked your smoke alarm batteries during that same period of time because, of course, we want to be safe, and making sure we have good batteries in the smoke detectors is one of those ways. I'm going to step away for just a few moments, play some good music, and, of course, I've got a whole lot more, as you can tell, to bring you, and I'll be back here momentarily.
Sheets with your fingertips. Last bottle of Jack, we split a fifth. Just talking about life, going sip for sip. Yeah, you know you love to fight, and I say shit I don't mean, but I'm still gonna wake up wanting you and me. I know that last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met, but baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. No way it was our last night. No way it was our last night that we break up. I see you till lights in the dust. You call your mama, I call your bluff, and in the middle of the night pull it right back up. Yeah, my friends say let her go. Your friends say what the hell, I wouldn't trade your kind of love for nothing else. Oh baby, last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met, but baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. We said we'd had enough. I can't remember everything we said, but we said too much. I know you packed your shit and slammed the door right before you left, but baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. No way it was our last night. I know you said this time you really weren't coming back again, but baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. No way it was our last night.
Mama, I'm calling. I've got some news. Don't you tell Daddy, he'll blow a fuse. Don't worry, I'm doing okay. I know you raised me to know right from wrong. It ain't what you think, and I'm still writing songs. Just never thought I'd see the day. I've never felt this way. I met somebody, he's got blue eyes. He opens the door and he don't make me cry. Yeah. From where we're from, but he feels like home. Yeah, he's got me doing things I've took me to Knoxville last Saturday, and I wore the hat on his dash to the game. Sure was in Athens, but I fell for him under those neon lights. I met somebody, and he's got blue eyes. He opens the door and he don't make me cry. From where we're from, but he feels like home. Yeah, he's got me doing things I've never done. In Georgia they call it a sin. I'm wearing Tennessee orange for him. Mama, forgive me, I can't lie. Hell, I'm learning the words to old Rocky Top. And he's got a smile that makes me forget I've always looked better in red. But I met somebody, and he's got blue eyes. He opens the door and he don't make me cry. He ain't from where we're from, but he feels like home. Yeah, he's got me doing things I've never done. I met somebody, and he's got blue eyes. He opens the door and he don't make me cry. He ain't from where we're from, but he feels like home. Yeah, he's got me doing things I've never done. In Georgia they call it a sin, and I still want the dogs to win. But I'm wearing Tennessee orange for him. I'm wearing Tennessee orange for him.
If you've never snuck behind a barn to smoke a cigarette, if you've never had a breakup fight the whole town can't forget, if there ain't a list of things that you do differently, you probably don't drink whiskey. If you've never let some words fly out you wish you could take back, if you've never had to turn around on the road to where you're at, if the path you're on ain't paved with inconsistencies, you probably don't drink whiskey. And if you've never woke up on the wrong side of the bed with a horror wondering what went wrong going on inside your head, if you've never had your heart ripped apart, realized how lonely loneliness can be, you probably don't drink whiskey. If you've never stood out on her porch and begged for one more chance, or let the love of your life slip right through your hands, if you don't know the bitter taste that takes away the sweet, you probably don't drink whiskey. If you've never woke up on the wrong side of the bed with a horror wondering what went wrong going on inside your head, if you've never had your heart ripped apart and realized how lonely loneliness can be, you probably don't drink whiskey. And if you never had a love on the rocks and thought the cure was one more shot, 'cause you're fighting demons and no one else can see, whiskey. And if you've never woke up on the wrong side of the bed, with a war wondering what went wrong going on inside your head, if you've never had your heart ripped apart and realized how lonely loneliness can be, you probably don't drink whiskey. You probably don't drink whiskey.
Broadcasting live from the beautiful Gulf Coast of Alabama, it's Highway 98. We've got your favorite new hits, some of those good old hits, indie music, gospel, bluegrass, and so much more, here on Highway 98. Across America and here along the Gulf Coast in Baldwin and Mobile counties, more than 75% of all firefighters are volunteers. They spend their time helping others. Around the clock, many of our volunteers respond from home, from work, and from the fire station. But just like businesses all around the country, it's becoming more and more difficult to recruit firefighters. If you want to truly help your community and make a difference, I encourage you to reach out to your local volunteer fire department here along the Gulf Coast or anywhere in the country and volunteer your time today. Unlike 20 or 30 years ago, volunteer firefighters are professional firefighters, professionally trained firefighters, and many times EMTs and paramedics. Please help your community, donate some of your time, and you'll not only make a difference, but you'll feel good about it. I know. I've been a volunteer firefighter, EMT paramedic, and law enforcement most of my life. Please reach out today, and thank you. Well, hopefully all of you have remembered by now to set your clock back. Otherwise, well, you're not exactly on time for work, now are you? Did you know that Alabama actually has 2 different time zones? Very few people actually know this, but it's true. Most of the state is located in the central time zone. But since 1918, 4 Alabama cities unofficially agreed to use the Eastern time zone, which is an hour later than the rest of the state, and on the same time as Georgia and other East Coast states. That's right. And here's the cities that agreed to do that. Phoenix City, which has a population of about 39,000 people. Valley, which is a small community of about 10,000 people. Lynette, right off from Interstate 85, population there about 6,800. And Smith Station, also off 85 on the way to Georgia. Well, they got a slightly smaller population, but nonetheless, very important town, 5,384, and they all got together and agreed that they were going to switch from Central to Eastern time because of their location close to Georgia, which is on the Eastern time. In Valley, Alabama, that includes the campus of Southern Union State Community College, which has numerous students who attend from surrounding cities, which has been known to cause a bit of confusion about the time because they're coming from an area that has Central Time, but their school is on the Eastern Time zone. These cities also border the Chattahoochee River, and like I said a moment ago, the state of Georgia. And, well, so far so good. It's kind of worked out. But that's the long and short of it. That's right. If you didn't know, Alabama has 2 time zones, Central and Eastern.
Stars are gonna light up the midnight sky. The sun's gonna burn on the 4th of July. Tides are gonna turn with the pull of the moon. And I'm gonna love you.
Birds will fly south when the winter comes. Snow's gonna fall and rivers gonna run. April's gonna rain and flowers gonna bloom. And I'm gonna love you.
So good that it almost hurts. Steady and true as a Bible verse. My heart skips just thinking of you. Go on and bet it all, baby, we can't lose. Earth's gonna shake every now and then. Some runaway roads are gonna dead end. And on those days when the world feels cruel, I'm gonna love you. So good that it almost hurts. Steady and true as a Bible verse. My heart skips just thinking of you. Go on and bet it all, baby, we can't lose. Time's gonna put a few lines on our face.
We can cover it up, but hair's gonna gray.
Life's gonna fly and be gone too soon. And I'm gonna love you. Baby, I'm gonna love you. Thought by now I'd have it figured out, how not to make the easy things so hard to do. I bet that I'd be further down this road if I could read the signs that point me to the truth. I never planned on being nothing but a cowboy. Somewhere I picked up the soul guitar. Girl, all I can say is that I'm sorry if I get kinda careless with your heart. All the headlights, all the midnights, chasing all that empty, still ain't got it right. All the crazy, all the gypsy, I guess all I'm saying is forgive me if I don't know what I'm doing. I'm still learning to be human. So far I've been good at red burning bridges. Strike a match and ride right out of town. Bless your heart for never trying to fix me, or quit me, or slow me down. All the headlights, all the midnights, chasing all that empty, still ain't got it right. All the crazy, all the gypsy, I guess all I'm saying is forgive me if I don't know what I'm doing. I'm still learning to be human. All the highways playing outlaw, rolling out of nowhere with the brakes off. All the crazy and the whiskey, waking up and wondering what hit me. Oh, forgive me, I really don't know what I'm doing, 'cause I'm still learning to be human. Still learning to be human.
A heads up from the city of Daphne, the Centennial Park will be closed this week, Monday through Friday, as their city elves begin to decorate for Christmas. They don't want anyone to get hurt or be in the way, so please stay away from Centennial Park this week and this week only. You're listening to Coastal Alabama's Highway 98 Radio, a production of Blue Ram Media Group, LLC. Thanks for being here. Sit back and relax. We got lots coming up on Coastal Alabama's Highway 98.
You told me not to talk to strangers. You told me not to cross the street without looking both ways.
You told me not to touch the stove.
You told me not to do drugs.
You told me not to drink and drive.
You gave me so many messages about how to stay safe. Why didn't you keep me safe by properly storing your gun?
Your local news and 7-day forecast coming up moments away.
She'd take Colorado if he'd take her with him. Closes the door before the winter lets the cold in, and wonders if her love is strong enough to make him stay. She's answered by the taillights shining through the window pane. He said, I wanna see you again, but I'm stuck in colder weather. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Can I call you then? She said, you're a rambling man, and you ain't ever gonna change. You got a gypsy soul to blame, and you were born for leaving. At a truck stop diner just outside of Lincoln. The night is black as the coffee he was drinking, and in the waitress eyes he sees the same old light is shining. He thinks of Colorado and the girl he left behind him. He said, I wanna see you again, but I'm stuck in colder weather. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Can I call you then? She said you're a rambling man. You ain't ever gonna change. You got a gypsy soul to blame, and you were born for leaving. Born for leaving. Well, it's a winding road when you're in the lost and found. You're a lover, I'm a runner, and we go round and round. And I love you, but I leave you. I don't want you, but I need you. You know it's you that calls me back here, baby. When I close my eyes, I see you. No matter where I am, I can smell your perfume through these whispering pines. I'm with your ghost again. It's a shame about the weather, but I know soon we'll be together. And I can't wait till then. I can't wait till then.
I've got a real treat coming up just for you after this next break. Two hitmakers, a father and daughter. The father, well known and established, plenty of hits under his belt, but now the daughter has, well, she's going full steam ahead with her beautiful voice and her hit making. Well, I think she'll probably catch up with her dad. We'll have that for you here in just a few moments. This morning, sitting here at the news and weather desk. On this Monday, things are looking, well, a little bit cloudy, and we do have some sun rays. The high today, right around 79 or 80 degrees. The overnight, about 70, quite mild. We do have about a 25% chance of rain in the forecast for the rest of the day. Now, we've been talking in recent radio shows about how dry it's been, and maybe this week that might change at least a little bit. Tomorrow, Tuesday, high is about 81 degrees with 70 in the overnight, which is quite mild. We do have a higher chance of rain tomorrow throughout our area, about a 55% chance of showers. Winds coming out of the southeast at about 15 miles per hour. Now, Wednesday, again, it might start off sunny, but there's a couple of thunderstorms that will be making its way through our area on Wednesday. About a 40% chance of that happening. Winds coming out of the east at about 11 miles per hour. As we move further into the week on Thursday, temperatures during the day will top out somewhere around 81, and in the overnight, a little bit cooler at 67 degrees. But once again, we do have those chances of some showers, and it looks like it's going to be mostly cloudy during the daytime. 55% chance of rain is going to be in the forecast for Thursday. Winds coming out of the northeast at about 11 to 15 miles per hour. Friday will be much like Thursday. They're expecting about 40 to 50% chance of rain. The temperature high will be around 82 during the daytime, 69 in the overnight, and winds coming out of the east-northeast at about 14 miles per hour. Now, we can't really guarantee a good weekend, but we've had some beautiful weekends in the past month or so. Saturday and Sunday, to be honest, is going to be rain showers on and off throughout the day. Cloudy, highs on both days, about 80 degrees, 66 in the overnight. And we've got about a 40 to 55% chance of rain, both on Saturday and Sunday, with kind of a windy, breezy condition out of the south at about 12 to 18 miles per hour. Now, next week, for the work week, we'll start off maybe with a few more showers on Monday, high right around 79 during the daytime and 66 in the overnight. But as we move into Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll see partly cloudy and partly sunny, a slight chance of rain. On Wednesday and Thursday, those chances increase even higher, up around 60%, and about 75 will kind of top out your weather temperature for those days. And as we come back to the show on Thursday, we'll have an updated forecast. But as it looks like right now, for the next 15 days, we're going to have some opportunities for some rain, including some substantial rain a couple of those days. So we're kind of going to have to keep an eye on that. But we sure do need the rain, as long as there's nothing very severe, no wind damage or anything like that. We should be able to weather it quite nicely. If you're visiting, don't worry, because the rain doesn't last long around here. We haven't had a real gully whopper or huge rainstorms in well over a month. So right now it looks like it's going to be just our usual rain, nothing too severe, no damaging winds at this moment that we see. So if you're visiting, just enjoy yourself. And you workers, you people who live here along the Gulf Coast, go out and do some fishing. We still got plenty of fish to catch before the end of the year. And that's your extended weather forecast from Coastal Alabama's 98 Radio.
So you think you can beat a train? Well, think again. Even at low speeds, trains can cause serious injuries or death. You must slow down and yield when you approach all railroad crossings. If a train is approaching, always stop behind the solid white line or at least 15 feet from the crossing. Never stop on the tracks. It's the law, and it could save your life. Proceed only when the train has cleared the area and no other trains are approaching. Please be safe at all railroad crossings. And remember, never stop on the tracks.
You were the first thing that I thought of when I thought I drank you off my mind. When I get lost in the liquor, you're the only one I find. If I did the things I ought to, still would not be mine. So I keep a tight grip on the bottle, getting loose and killing time. This killing time is killing me. Drinking myself blind, thinking I won't see that if I cross that line, they bury me. Well, I just might find I'm killing time for eternity. I don't know nothing about tomorrow. I've been lost yesterday. I spent all my life just dying for the love that passed away.
Mobile Museum of Art is celebrating its 60th anniversary with a special groovy 60th birthday party on November the 9th from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. And they're inviting you, your family, and everyone else to come along and celebrate with them totally free. Again, that's going to be the 9th of November, Saturday, from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. They're going to have lots of activities, petting zoo. They're going to bury a time capsule. There's plenty of food, a scavenger hunt, and so much more. For more information, go to their website or give them a call today and come and celebrate the groovy 60th birthday party. Does your company, church, business, or school need to get your employees certified in first aid, CPR, and saving a life? Well, guess what? Armor Tech is here on the Gulf Coast. Call them today at 251-264-2498. They will bring the training to you wherever you're at. 251-264-2498. These guys are fantastic. They're paramedics, firefighters. They know their stuff. They'll also teach you AED, stop the bleed, and the use of Narcan. 251-264-2498.
Bad moon rising, horses running, gravel flying. That's what I've been thinking ever since you walked in. I got a feeling we could get this dive bar talking. Bad moon rising, horses running, gravel flying. How about you and I chase a little trouble with some whiskey on ice? Kiss the past goodbye. You're my shotgun body, I'm your getaway cloud. We'll ride this night like a one-way track. Live or die. If you're all mine, I'ma never look back. I'ma never look back. Blonde hair blowing, shadow dancing, lines are blurring. Deserts calling, strangers falling, got me burning. Yeah, I'm liking where it's going, ain't no stopping. How about you and I chase a little trouble with some whiskey on ice? Kiss the past goodbye. You're my shotgun body, I'm your getaway cloud. We'll ride this night like a one-way track. Live or die. If you're all mine, I'ma never look back. I'ma never look back, yeah. I'ma never look back. Let's roll some crazy, don't say maybe, say you're all in. How about you and I chase a little trouble with some whiskey on ice? Kiss the past goodbye. You're my shotgun body, I'm your getaway cloud. We'll ride this night like a one-way track. Live or die. You're all mine, I'ma never look back, yeah. I'ma never look back. You're all mine, I'ma never look back, yeah. I can never hate you, even if I try. Girl, I love you too much, and I've loved you too long to fight. It ain't always a bad thing saying goodbye. In the nothing I could say to make you wanna stay. Your heart made up, it's mine. I don't want you to lie one more minute. You ain't done nothing wrong. I'm not where you belong. Don't let one teardrop fall, girl. You think it's your fault, but it isn't. I fell in love and you didn't. I hope you find someone to be the person for you. That you were to me what I wanted to be for you. I ain't never asked you to settle or compromise. Girl, you deserve everything in this world, even if it means you can't be mine. There's nothing I could say to make you wanna stay. Your heart made up, it's mine. I don't want you to lie one more minute. You ain't done nothing wrong. I'm not where you belong. Don't let one teardrop fall, girl. You think it's your fault, but it isn't. I fell in love and you didn't. I fell in love and you didn't feel like I did. I gave you everything I had to give. You didn't need more, you just needed different. There's nothing I could say to make you wanna stay. Your heart made up, it's mine. I don't want you to lie one more minute. You ain't done nothing wrong. I'm not where you belong. Don't let one teardrop fall, girl. You think it's your fault, but it isn't. I fell in love and you didn't. I fell in love and you didn't.
I never stay in one place too long. A dirt road singing me a siren song. I gotta find a field. I need to spin my wheels. I got a hankering for 4 wide tires, and I can't help it. It's the way I'm wired. Boy, you get too close. Boy, you need to know. I got a heart like a truck. It's been drugged through the mud. Runs on dreams and gasoline, and that old highway holds a key. It's got a left foot down when it's leaving. Lord knows it's taking a hell of a beating. A little bit of love is all that it's needing, but as good as it is tough. I got a heart like a truck. There ain't no breaking when I throw it in drive. Shine it up, rev it up, and let it run, yeah. It gets a high riding off into the sun, yeah. I got a heart like a truck. It's been drugged through the mud. Runs on dreams and gasoline. And that old highway holds the key. It's got a leg foot down when it's leaving. Like I was taking a hell of a beating. A little bit of love is all that it's needing. But it's good as it is tough. I got a
Your home for Christian country.
Saying how it's gonna be so good, so beautiful. 10,000 hours, 10,000 more. Even though I don't tell you all the time, baby, blue ain't your color.
Driving in the car or on the app. Thanks for listening.
Baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now.
Coastal Alabama's all new Highway 98 radio. The Daphne Police Department has recently released their most recent arrest. Walter Roderick Tillman was arrested on an outstanding arrest warrant and booked in to the Daphne jail. Sean Michael Groh was arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol in the 200 block of Palmer Drive at about 11 p.m. and booked into the Daphne jail. Kennedy Danielle Carnley was arrested at a retail store and charged with theft of property and booked into the Daphne jail. George Raymond Floyd was arrested at the Eastern Shore Toyota for obstructing law enforcement, obstructing justice, using false identity during an investigation, and he, too, was booked in to the city jail. Jeremy Jermaine Manassas, Demario Bernard Allen, and Craig Henry Dole were all arrested at different times by the City of Daphne police and booked into the jail on outstanding arrest warrants. Timothy Evan Meyer was arrested in the 20,000 block of 6th Avenue by Daphne police for possession of a controlled substance. Patrick Maddox Hinman was arrested on outstanding warrants and booked into the jail. Kirkland Patrick Walker was arrested by Daphne police on disorderly conduct, disturbing the peace, and fighting in public, and booked into the jail on the 23rd of October at about 3:30 in the afternoon. Alan Frederick Yahas was arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol on State Highway 181 at Champions Way. David Devon Hardy was arrested for an outstanding warrant. Tamika Lashai Williams also arrested on outstanding warrants. Both were booked in individually at the Daphne jail. David Russell Lyles was arrested by police for theft of property in the 4th degree. Jonathan Chandler McCann was arrested by the Daphne police at US 90, the Jubilee Mall, and charged with consuming alcohol by a minor. David James McDonald was arrested by Daphne police on an outstanding warrant. Frederick Bush also had an outstanding warrant. Gregory Ruggs also had an outstanding warrant. All three arrested different times, different places, and booked in to the Daphne jail. Morgan Lee Quintana was arrested for domestic violence and criminal harassment. This happened, according to police, on the 25th day of October at about 4 p.m. William Henry McKinney was arrested for public intoxication at the Sonic on US 98. Ty Solomon was arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol at US 90 Van Buren Street, according to police, and booked into the jail. Rodney Strickland was arrested on an outstanding warrant. Jeremy Marks also had an outstanding arrest warrant and was booked in to the city jail. Megan Jerkins was arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol and booked into the Daphne jail. Roderick Solomon was arrested on an outstanding warrant, as was Charles Lamar Leland, arrested for an outstanding warrant, and both of them were booked in to the city jail. Leland also was arrested for possession of marijuana. Carl Lee McCovery was arrested for public intoxication at Lake Forest Boulevard near Fairway Drive. This occurred October the 28th at about 1:34 in the morning. Christina K. Talbert Hickson was arrested by police at the Whiskey Bay Bar and Grill for having outstanding arrest warrants. Marvin Dwight King, Celeste Marshall, and Tyler Earl Barnes all had outstanding arrest warrants and were arrested by police. All of them were booked in to the Daphne jail. Tyler Earl Barnes was released. Amanda Hecker Daisinger was arrested for revocation of her release and booked back into the city jail. Kevin Thomas Merritt was stopped by police and arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol. Charles Barton Hall was arrested on an outstanding arrest warrant and booked into the Daphne jail. Cherise Andrews was arrested by police for theft of property. Larry D. Daly arrested for outstanding arrest warrants. Deborah Lachey Harvey arrested on outstanding arrest warrant. Joshua Grant Thompson arrested for outstanding warrants. All of them were booked into the Daphne City Jail. Linda R. Wolcott was arrested by the Daphne Police Department for driving under the influence of alcohol at Creek Bank Drive and Pollard Road on the 30th of October at about 10:30 p.m. Police also arrested Brittany Renee Young for driving under the influence of alcohol. This happened at County Road 64 and Whispering Pines Road. Police also arrested John Jacobs Drake for possession of drug paraphernalia at the Walmart on US 98. Robert Dwight Jordan arrested for outstanding arrest warrants. Police also arrested Kathy M. Hall for domestic violence in the 900 block of Bonita Avenue. Police charged Desiree Nicole Cifuentes with theft of property in the 4th degree. Weston Lee Gill arrested on outstanding arrest warrants. Jason Sims arrested, outstanding arrest warrants. Both of them were booked into the jail. Noah Hunter Johnson was charged with driving under the influence of a controlled substance at Ridgewood Drive and Buena Vista Drive at about 5:43 in the morning on November the 2nd. Sandra K. Morris was arrested for domestic violence and criminal harassment, booked into the city jail as well. Billy Allen Burrell was arrested for assault in the 3rd degree on November the 2nd at about 4:15 and booked into the city jail. And police arrested Nathan Caleb Smith for being a fugitive from justice. This occurred on US 98 in the Aldi's parking lot. He is currently lodged in to the city jail. And that is your most recent Daphne Police Arrest Roundup.
Biddeford 113.
Biddeford, go ahead.
113, could you respond to Poole Street in the area of UNE? Have a report of a motor vehicle crash, 2 vehicles head-on, multiple PI. Great.
Okay, 10-4, I'll be en route.
Do you know what to do when you hear an emergency vehicle approaching? Slow down. Signal. Move to the right as far as you can. Stop when it's safe to do so. It's the law. Remember to pull to the right for sirens and lights. Help save a life.
The City of Fairhope is hiring. You might be a good fit for them. Right now they have positions for corrections officers, administrative assistant, investigations, wastewater operator, project manager in the gas department, and police officer openings, and more. Go to www.governmentjobs.com/careers/Fairhope AL or call 251-928-8003 for a interesting, good paying benefits job local right here at home.
I could tell he'd had a tough life by the way he sat and stared. And me, I'd come to push and shove, so I pulled up the chair. We talked of roads untraveled, we talked of love untrue, of strings that come unraveled. We were kings and kindred fools. And just when I'd hit bottom, that old man raised his glass and said, at least we've had our chances. There's those who never have. So here's to all the soldiers who have ever died in vain. Insane locked up in themselves, the homeless down on Main. To those who stand on empty shores and spit against the wind, and those who wait forever for ships that don't come in. Said it's only life's illusions that bring us to this bar, to pick up these old crutches and compare each other's scars. 'Cause the things we're calling heartaches, hell, they're hardly worth our time. We bitch about $1 when there's those without a dime. And as he ordered one last round, he said, I guess we can't complain. God made life a gamble, and we're still in the game. So here's to all the soldiers who have ever died in vain. Insane locked up in themselves, the homeless down on Main. To those who stand on empty shores and spit against the wind, and those who wait forever for ships that don't come in, and those who wait forever for ships that don't come in.
Steady as the sun sets from the pine. Sunday church bells ring. Sweet as a honeysuckle green on the vine. Little bit of everything I need. And I know where to run to when the day is done. It's you, you're my home away from home. Your blue bonnet's going wild. Boy, don't matter where I roam. You're my anecdote, just like where I hang my head when I get restless. You're my Texas. Chase this dream of mine all around the world. But as long as I'm your girl, you're my home away from home. Your blue bonnet's growing wild. Boy, no matter where I roam, you're my anecdote, just like where I hang my head when I get restless. Where I hang my head when I get restless. You're my Texas.
Crank that radio up. Leave those cares behind. Stroll on down the coastline with Coastal Alabama Highway 98 Radio. An emergency occurring over the weekend in Lillian just goes to show you that when you're a firefighter or police officer or medic, you never know what's going to happen that day. A man needed to be rescued after a gooseneck trailer fell on him and trapped him and seriously injured him in Lillian on Hagendorfer Road. Now, we're not including the victim's name, but around 10:40 Saturday morning, authorities received that emergency 911 call, and Lillian Volunteer Fire Department, rescue workers, the ambulance, and so forth all rushed to that home, and they worked to free that man. But he had some serious injuries. He was hurting really bad, and they had to dispatch a medical helicopter to transport him to a trauma center. And once again, without really going into a whole lot of details, it just shows what our firefighters, both volunteers and paid, or what they call professional firefighters, career firefighters, what they get involved in so frequently, and really many folks don't realize what the police or the fire departments really do most of the time. So again, these guys are heroes. They saved that person from more injury, and hopefully he'll recover quickly, and our thoughts are with him.
How the grass grows. Lost is what you find on a back road. Proofs in the whiskey, reds in the dirt, and hard work stops at the fence road. We stand for the flag, and if you don't like it, we don't care, 'cause we do things a little different round here.
we've got a couple more fine fall events happening here along the Alabama Gulf Coast. One of them is the Coastal Alabama Food Truck and Craft Beer Festival happening November the 9th and Sunday the 10th at 101 Gulf Shores Parkway. That's Coastal Alabama Food Trucks and Craft Beer Festival. I'm sure there'll be music and a whole bunch of other things happening. And, it just, once again, it just really does go to show you that there's so much happening here. It doesn't really matter what time of the year it is. We got some events, and some other events that you might want to go to, of course, is the celebration happening over at the Mobile Museum, November the 9th, 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. They're celebrating Groovy 60th birthday party. That's right, over at the Mobile Museum of Art. What else is happening? You say, well, hey, we got a whole list of things. How about the Gulf Shores Community Expo happening November the 7th from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. That's coming up. We got Burgers and Brats. We've got the Taste of L.A., Lower Alabama, happening at the Piggly Wiggly. It's the 11th annual, November the 7th from 4 to 7. And we got a few other things cooking, and I'll be back with those coming up later in the program.
When number 3 is just a number, and Hank is just a name. When trucks don't sound like thunder, and nobody prays for rain. When you don't hear yes sir, yes ma'am, or Jesus on FM, hell, I hope I'm in heaven by then. No, I don't wanna go today, but I don't wanna live down here at a place that thinks that place don't exist. There comes a day this country somewhere, country don't fit in. Hell, I hope I'm in heaven by then.
When they pave all the dirt roads and John Deere's are dinosaurs, when the last back 40 gets sold and young boys don't open doors, when you can't hunt a whitetail and keep what you reel in, well, I hope I'm in heaven by then. Oh, I don't wanna go today, but I don't wanna live down here at a place that thinks that place don't exist. If there comes a day this country somewhere, country don't fit in, well, I hope I'm in heaven by then. Yo, let me go, man. If I don't wake up tomorrow to a world that I don't know, y'all don't cry for this old boy, it's just my time to go. I don't wanna go today, but I don't wanna live down here at a place that thinks that place don't exist. If there comes a day this country somewhere, country don't fit in, hell, I hope I'm in heaven by then. Hell, I hope I'm in heaven by then.
I know 6-stick shift, dark blue F-150 in good condition. Out of 119,000 miles, only 5 on the new transmission. It's got leather seats, a sunroof, it's sitting on 33s that run smooth and get you from A to B, but not for me. Cause every time I turn that key, I see her shotgun riding down a 2-lane road, just driving around with no place to go. Singing along to where the green grass grows, hands out the window floating on the breeze. She's fixing her lips in the drop-down mirror. That pretty little thing made it hard to steer. I'm never gonna get her out of there. There's too many memories. Now there's a for sale sign in the window. Yeah, cause if I'm gonna let her go, I gotta let it go. Yeah, it's gotta go. So it's 7,500 OBO. Back bumper's got a dent from her backing into a mailbox first time she drove it. Couldn't even be mad with her looking like that. Told her hell, you can hardly even notice. It's got nights with her I can't forget, kissing on the tailgate of the truck bed. I wish I didn't have to get rid of it, but every time I turn that key, I see her shotgun riding down a 2-lane road, just driving around with no place to go. Singing along with where the green grass grows, hands out the window floating on the breeze. She's fixing her lips in the drop-down mirror. That pretty little thing made it hard to steer. I'm never gonna get her out of there. There's too many memories. Now there's a for sale sign in the window. Yeah, cause if I'm gonna let her go, I gotta let it go. Yeah, it's gotta go. So it's 7,500 OBO. It's got leather seats, a sunroof, it's sitting on 33s that run smooth and get you from A to B, but not for me. Cause every time I turn that key, I see her shotgun riding down a 2-lane road, just driving around with no place to go. Singing along to where the green grass grows, hands out the window floating on the breeze. She's fixing her lips in the drop-down mirror. That pretty little thing made it hard to steer. I'm never gonna get her out of there. There's too many memories. Now there's a for sale sign in the window. Yeah, cause if I'm gonna let her go, I gotta let it go. Yeah, it's gotta go. So it's 7,500 OBO. It's 7,500 OBO. It's 7,500 OBO.
Well, this has been a great radio show this Monday morning, and I'm so glad, so thankful, so happy that you all were here. And pass it along, tell your friends, neighbors, and relatives about this local radio program. It's always local. We're not going to be talking too much about anything beyond our area. We try to bring you the latest music straight out of Nashville, Tennessee, and of course provide you with entertainment, information, great music, and so much more. So please spread the word. And remember, if you're an indie singer, send us your song to helpdesk at bluerammedia.com. And if you see any type of news happening, send it to newsdesk at bluerammedia.com. No matter what road you're driving on down, whether it's the back roads, the city roads, the interstates, when you see red lights or blue lights coming up behind you, flashing, sirens are screaming, horns are blowing, that means they want you to get the hay out of the way. Pull to the right. That's the law. And if they're on the shoulder of the road, you got to pull to the left as quickly, swiftly, safely as possible. And of course, if there's an accident and police or fire are directing your path, please follow their directions. And that includes tow truck drivers and other construction workers and emergency personnel. Until the next time, I really hope that you all have a great rest of the week. I'll be back here in a couple of days. Be sure to stay safe, be blessed, and we'll see you back here on Coastal Alabama's 98 Radio.